Me and Swifty will be running clockwise. Everyone else run anti-reverse opposite clockwise, please. Best copper I've ever spent? Yeah. I'm excited about rare recipes that can be sold. That would excite me as well. That would be fucking badass. Oh, what am I doing? We obviously need a prediction. Let me see. Who will get the epic next? Student, Kelvig. We've got to change out Quakor. Would drop foams. Or nobody. Nobody. Giving you guys like 2 minutes to vote. Will you make a separate video for sales from player housing and decor? I mean, not as like a weekly thing. That's a bit too much. Like, but like perhaps just so people can get like an idea on how well it performs. We'll see though. We'll see. Haven't really thought about that. It's going to be good for the first few weeks at least. Yeah, I think it's going to get like an initial boost when Midnight pre-patch comes out as well. Because there's a lot of people that aren't playing WoW right now. They're like expansion Andes. They only come back when a new expansion release. And they're not really going to give a fuck or even be aware of player housing dropping. Like before Midnight is out. I'm doing a business deal. I'll join the last lack. Go, go, go. Grab that business deal. Yo, Mullis, what's up, dude? Farming Primal Mana. And hopefully EPICS. And housing seems like something I can go wild in for a while. Setting up my weird rooms. Like a sex dungeon. I think people underestimate how buck wild people will go with housing. I expect it to have a huge impact for a long time. I think it's going to be massive gold. Like this is like it's so big. I've tried to explain this before, but it's like it's bigger than when you could transmog white and gray items. And if you played back when Blizzard first allowed you to transmog white and gray items, and you were a part of that madness, like it was fucking insane. You could sell like the shittiest fucking gray items, even with shared appearances, they would just fly off the auction house. People will buy it for the stupidest prices as well. And there's like the amount of people playing the game that cares about gray and white transmog item is so fucking tiny. The people that care about player housing, fucking massive, right? Pretty much everyone is going to care to some degree. At least going to test it out. And most likely buy some decor items. Is it better to not sell mats and all that stuff and wait for midnight? Well, that really depends on the material. You're going to be... like the materials attached to player housing, you're most likely going to be better off selling them like when player housing comes out, but like you gotta wait a bit usually because a lot of people have stockpiled materials for player housing and then they dump it in panic mode on the auction house when player housing drops. But then as the demand is building up and the supply goes lower, the prices go boom. Wink once if pre-patch is on the 28th of January or twice if that's the expansion release. Yo, Blizzard, if you're watching this, I'm doing no reaction to that guy. All student will have in his house is a bed, Monchi's cage, and a cock chair. I don't know what that is. Cock chair? I don't think we have those in Norway, man. I saw a post today from a crafting streamer saying almost all crafting profession patterns are coming from profession vendors. Yeah. I mean, Blizzard, they're not even close to being done with player housing decor items, right? So for now, it's from what we know at least, it's relatively boring. You level up your professions in each expansion, and then you get the crafting patterns, right? Done deal. As far as I know, we're not aware of any like world drop, like dungeon raid drop patterns and plans. There's dungeon and raid decor items where you do like dead mines and it gives you a decor item, but it doesn't give you like a pattern that allows you to craft a specific decor item, which is obviously the direction I believe Blizzard should go in. They should be locked behind factions, dungeons, open world drops, raids, kind of like professions are today. They should even be like specific, maybe even old quest lines that gives you certain patterns. Like you do this one quest in STV, and then you will receive the pattern. What should I focus on if I want to buy the Auctions mount before they remove it again? Join the guild, and then join these farms that the boys in the guild are forming. Like, look, Koresh, great fucking farm to get some quick gold. Relatively quick gold. Dark Runes, absolutely beautiful. Sky Shards, beautiful. Really good. You got to join these type of farms. Because you're going to make a higher gold per hour joining those farms than trying to make the same gold per hour yourself. You usually can't. Usually. Morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. What's up, dude? Hopefully they hire a lot more support staff because a lot of casuals return for housing and have a lot of questions. That's not going to happen. They have advanced AI for that. Versatile. Boom, 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 boom. Thanks to Megan Bacon still listening though. Nice. Yeah, to try to join their groups in the guild, but there's a certain farm that is better. Yeah, but that changes. That can change from day to day. Like an example, like Dark Runes could have an insane price right now, but like 4 hours from now it could be dog shit because some clowns push down the price, and you're going to be better off doing Sky Shards. But the 3 farms that people made groups for, like in the last hour, are all really good. What kind of fake value are the boys doing? Shadowfang Keep, Mana Tombs, Sulfuric RFD, and then we have us. Beavis is in Redrich. He's stealing my farm. God damn. Volatiles isn't terrible if you want variety. Yeah, if you don't sell them right away when the price is kind of meh, then yeah, volatiles. But volatiles usually doesn't go above like 30,000 gold an hour. But 30,000 gold an hour is way more than most people make solo. Like, the reality is that most people make, like, if I had to guess, I would probably say most people average like 12,000 gold an hour solo. That's just based off everyone telling me how much gold they make when they solo farm and asking me if there's anything better, right? It seems to be in the range of 10 to 15k. So while we might be sitting here and be like, wait, Volatile Fire, that's only going to be 28,000 gold per hour, fuck that. That's going to be very fucking good for most people. I ran 15 plus hours in total in a Koresh with the guild, and I made bank from doing that. Yeah, it's a great farm. Yeah, okay, so I just keep joining groups in the guild and farm as much as I can every day. Pretty much. Am I the only one being hyped for herbalism and mining to be good again? Probably not. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Whenever there's a new expansion, I always do it, like every now and then. And I've been doing some on the beta, just testing some different routes. But not my favorite way to make gold. I used to, when the War Within came out, and I would stream like 16 hours a day. I remember I would always start the morning with herbalism and mining while drinking my coffee because it was nice and chill. But then I would quickly move over to like skinning or tailoring farms. You always go crazy on skinning. Yeah, skinning has in every single expansion the last, well, since ever, I believe, skinning has always made an average higher gold per hour than herbalism and mining. Wax farms were chill? Yeah. And skinning also involves killing shit. So it's a bit more fun. So I'm doing heavy scorpion leather. It's great per hour. Yeah. That one is very volatile, though. It can be like fucking 40,000 gold. And then it goes down to 18,000 gold an hour. Prices are super volatile. Would be more fun if there was some world drops. I mean, we don't know that yet. There could be. I'm not sure if they added cloth now. I haven't tried that now, but like in... Okay, so on the... You guys probably know this, but on the beta now, they released like the end game realms where you get instant level 90 and you can like max out all professions and test everything properly. Is kind of what I've been waiting for. But prior to that, it was just like the War Within beta and alpha. The humanoids, they don't drop cloth. They haven't added the cloth to the loot tables yet. Like, all the loot tables are fucked. So you can't just run around on the beta and kill shit to test and see if there's epic world drops. Nah. Like, if there is epic world drops, they're not going to be added until the expansion goes live. Alongside with a bunch of other items in the loot tables, which is, in my opinion, stupid. Like, you should be able to test all of the different materials and items on the beta, because something like the player base should test it to see how common are they. Are they too easy to get, too hard to get? And that goes for both like materials and anything else, but and give feedback on that. Imagine like how many things could have been avoided and been good from the start if Blizzard did that, like fucking tinder boxes and the... What was the name of the orbs that we farmed in Dragonflight? They were needed for like the big boy enchants and shit, kind of like tinder boxes. They were also so fucking hard to get in the first weeks until Blizzard buffed them. But if they were added to the loot table prior to the expansion going live, that could have been fixed. Boom, boom, boom. Titan Orb or some shit? Yeah. You're right. I believe that was it. Oh, gold orbs? Titan gold orb? I have no clue. Wait. Fucking Pi went solo mana tombs? And he got an epic before us. We're killing like fucking 7 times the amount of mobs as him. Glowing Titan orbs. That's the one. Glowing Titan orb. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Those were a fucker to farm. Blizzard should have done a better job to keep it like somewhere in between though, because like tinderboxes went from being really insane, Goldfarm, very expensive, to being almost worthless. They did like some minor tweaks where they increased the amount that dropped from delves, and that did something to the price. But then when they allowed you to purchase them with the other delve materials, they were worthless. It was the second run because I had to wait for instance lockout. Always lucky. The thing that I loved the most in Dragonflight was the best in slot jewel crafting pattern. Oh yeah. They made them venerable. Yeah. That's like another thing that has changed over the years. Like old Blizzard, they didn't give a shit if most people couldn't afford the best enchants in the game. We're talking like in classic WoW, like the Crusader enchant, Mongoose, and TBC. They didn't give a fuck. They're like, this is the best enchant in the game. You want it, you gotta work for it, right? And that was somehow, back in the day, that was somehow acceptable. Now it's like, Blizzard, I have to pay 10,000 gold for my weapon enchant? What the fuck? And people go ham on the forums. And then Blizzard is like, I'm sorry. We're going to fix that now. We're going to make it basically free. I sold one in season 4 for 1.3 million gold. I could never be arsed to go for it, but there was a bunch of people on stream in the chat that got him, sold him for stupid prices. Like early on, like the raid to world first guilds were paying fucking millions upon millions. I think the first one sold for a gold cap, didn't it? On EU. Boom, boom, boom. It's 20 minutes in. It's about time we get an epic soon. Was it last time when we got like 2 epics on mana on this one? We've been kind of unlucky on this one, but there was not too long ago where we got like 2. None for me though. Never lucky. Boom, boom. Let me see, Jimbo. I sent you a lacking right now, dude. There we go. Sweet. Bum, bum, bum. Don't say a word. What are you talking about? Did you loot something insanely good? No, no. I don't know what you did. Did you die? I gotta watch the VOD to see how you fucked up. I bought my Lariat recipe for 5 million gold and I made the gold back in 2 days. Nice. Charged a fucking premium for that. There's a big balls move though. Paying 5 mil for it. Sweet. Kelly, did you jump off the map a second ago? Oh, that's what you did. Uh-huh. How the fuck did you jump off the map? You probably went like this and then you jumped down. Oh. Yeah, nice one, Kelvin. Good job, dude. Professional gold farmer. Can't you just flight form? Well, I mean, Kelvin plays without key binding, so he probably panicked and tried to click his flight form. Or he was in combat. But yes, you can. I had to do that all the time when we farmed, like the Primal Air farm in Shadowmoon Valley. The spot that I always take is like, it's very, you literally stand on the edge. So I fell down all the time, but could just flight form. No biggie. That last level in Classic WoW took the air out of me. Took me 4 hours and 30 minutes. Holy shit! Dude, if you just grinded easy to kill mobs, you would have hit that in 1 hour, man. That's what I'm saying. And now you're level 32. Can you imagine being level 41? That's why I believe you're gonna quit. It takes 2 hours to grind mobs for 1 level? Not at level 31, no. No. You gotta kill faster, dude. Title panel says so. Reset it. And fucking, do you even have the Onyxia buff? Then you gotta kill faster. Even if it would take you 2 hours, that's like still less than half the time that you just took. I believe, I mean this, Tobsky, you should just grind mobs for, let's say, 2 to 3 levels. Because if you grind mobs for a couple of levels, all of a sudden you have like more quests to do at your disposal as well. Because spending 4.5 hours for 1 level at your level, That's a lot, dude. That's why I need a whirlwind axe. Yeah, that's a big boy axe. Yeah, I always do that, Snores. Well, I grind mobs at a couple of different level brackets. The small dragons close to RFK. The best location. Well, I can't remember the name of or the level of the harpies, but this cave in Thousand Needles. Well, this is the new Thousand Needles, but this is like a harpy cave in Thousand Needles. It has like one of, if not the sickest instant respawn time in the entire classic. It's fucking wild. The high perch mobs, yeah. Wow, you're playing classic TPC already? Yes, exclusive access. You killed the harpy mobs though, not the fucking flying, uh, like the shit that looks like the horde mounts. Dude, my dude, raiding stream 1. We're gonna raid on stream with the boys in the chat when TBC comes out. I'm about to delete it and boost the human priest. Well, you kind of have to. There's no fucking way you're gonna level it. I knew you were a quitter. Well, I mean, at least he's gonna make it to 60. Grind mobs for a level. Listen to yourself. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna grind dungeons in TBC. I'm gonna make it to 60. It's gonna be insufferable, but it's happening. Can somebody screenshot that so we can use it against Topsky at a later time? Yo, Eris, what's up? I'm doing good, man. Good, thank you. You? What are the two main profession combinations at the start of the expansion? Tailoring inscription and skinning inscription? That used to be the case for the War Within. That's not the case for Midnight. Because in Midnight, you no longer get Dark Moon decks by having inscription and killing shit. So inscription does nothing. Enchanting does nothing. So the positive side of that is that you only need one druid for like actually killing farms. You can have tailoring and skinning on the same tune, which is in one way great because then you only got to get like good gear on one druid, and then you can do both skinning farms and cloth farms on that one druid. Doing good. Got a work trip planned for February. Going to Madrid. Everything is paid by the company. Ooh, sweet. How's the farms going? No fucking EPICS, Fletcher. Game doesn't like me. Gigla, good to see you, man. And I'm doing good, thank you. You? You got Robe of Insight, you liar. Yeah, but Fletcher was watching on the stream when I got that. And then he went away. I'm selling a shit ton of Lamented lately. It's hard to keep him on the auction. Wait, you're still farming that? You got what? Like an epic robe in Sulfarak? But you were at least on stream then. Yo, Quekor was good. We're doing Primal Mon on Epics right now. Oh, you missed that? Yeah, I got that. Any tips for consistent gold farm that I can farm for my Brutosaur? I'm at around 700k with around 1800 auctions left. Just join the guild and do the good 5-man farms that people form groups for in the guild. Yeah, it's like 90 tubs. With Nax, do people do full runs on 22s, or is there a way to farm it without full clearing? Like, I did it a lot, and I didn't do full clear. I skipped the mob, well, the bosses with role play. Like, what is his name again, chat? Gothic, the Harvester, and Kel'Thuzad. Skipped that. That's like the most time efficient way of doing it. Because if you calculate it into like currency per minute, right? It's kind of bad to do both those RP bosses. Why are people farming Nax again? Oh, people never stopped. They do it for, well, the material, the war-torn scrap and frozen runes, but also to get the lamented items needed for territory. Yeah, Snores, you will. Last time I run Hacks, I got my lamented together, but I also got 3 pair of glorious pants. That's sick. GG. You can do old Nax in retail now? No. You do the Wrath of the Lich King Nax, but you get like old Nax. That's why it's so good to run it. Because you get materials that you can use to craft the old Nax Rama's gear. And then you can also get these tokens that can be used to craft territory. It's so fucking boring, but at the same time so profitable. Yeah, that's why I don't do it. I don't need gold. And I also think it's boring as fuck, even though, yes, it is really good. But fuck me, is it boring. Gothic takes almost 5 minutes to kill. Yeah, so it's like 5 minutes for one chip, right? Where you are gonna average like a chip a minute. It's bad. He sucks. We're gonna figure it out later because I like spamming the raids. Yeah, you just gotta unlock the secrets of Nax Ramas before you can start doing it, Snores. But it's worth to do it. I use Gothic as an excuse to stretch my legs. That works. Boom, 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 boom. Found a cave. Now dominate. You'll see how fast they spawn. You only kill inside the cave. There's no need to run outside of the cave ever, Tobbs. So did you see the Scotland match? I did. It's fucking great. Told you guys that Scotland would win. I have all my owls parked near an axe with food and pots. My demon hunter is engineering rocket, but fucking demon hunter. Yeah. You unlock it and it's unlocked in your entire account, Snorris. Oof, it's been so long, Jackfur. I don't recall. I feel like that was Light's Hope. I play Alliance and Storm Rage NA. Do you have a guild community on there for people? Yeah, but you gotta join the community first, Lucid. I'm gonna link it to you in the YouTube chat so you can see how to join as Alliance NA. Because on Alliance NA, you gotta join the community first using that code, and then you can sign up to the guild. Anytime, buddy. Anytime. Tell me if there's someone who leaves. Quickor. Nobody leaves, man. Nobody leaves. That's a you thing. Well, very rarely. But I will. I will tell you instantly. Yo, student, I just got my copy of the Gold Guide. Absolute legend. My man. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much for picking it up. I got some updates coming to the Gold Guide very soon. You don't know what I'm talking about? McTomney was insane? Yeah. Yeah, Fletcher. Rich Furious. Welcome in. Tell me what I can bake in. I tried to get it as well, but it's a little wonky on mobile. I'll get it tonight when I get home from work. Is it? I feel like everything is a bit wonky on when I try to get it on mobile. Well, cheers, man. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I sold all my magma shells in bulk today. The mailbox were cut as supplies. Yeah, I saw that on VIP Discord, man. That's fucking awesome. I got my gold guide a few days ago and I made 200,000 gold already. Fucking legend, yo, Moon. Good job on that, man. And thank you so much to you two for getting the gold guide. 2.4? You gotta get yourself a new weapon or some shit, Toms. Learn how to, like, you gotta remember it's usually always better to kill at least 2 mobs. Killing 2 mobs, you can cleave, you generate more rage, which means that even if you kill them individually, you'll kill them faster. I think it's more of an efficiency thing for you. I have to check out. I can't get off the screen after that reference your EPICS. I don't know why. Huh. Toy Arc was good, dude. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. fuck me. 20 minutes left. None of us got an epic. What's going on? Epic incoming? I hope so, man. TBC epics are kind of cool as well. I like them. There's very few, like, extremely bad TBC epics. They exist, by all means. If you're unlucky, you get the fucking amulet or some shit. But I guess the average TBC epic is much better than the average vanilla epic. But that doesn't help when we can't fucking get him to drop. Bum, 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 bada, bum, bum, bum. Fuck. Nice blue. Thanks, Kelvig. It's the second blue now. What is your speed percentage? Oh, this guy is fast, dude. This dude is like 247%, but he's using an old Dragonflight speed set. So he's pretty fast. Lack, please. Pilla, invited you now. How come I only got 20%, but with Asteroid speed? Oh, you're looking at speed. Okay, so you're like looking at this one, right? You shouldn't. You need to download an add-on that tells you your movement speed percentage. Because if you look at that stat, it's only going to tell you like the plus speed that you have from plus speed on gear, which is nonsense. You can download, there's many add-ons. I use Monkey Speed. Monkey Speed will give you like a tiny bar on your screen that will tell you how fast you're moving. There we know! Fuck me! Oh my god! Remember when I said that almost all TBC epics are decent value? This is literally the absolute fucking worst TBC epic pattern you can get. Wow. Well, 87% of people voted on me to get the first epic. And guess who got it? That will be me. I'll give you 100,000 gold for it. That's a deal, Snores. Still an epic. I win points. Yes, you do. How much is that one worth? Well, it has a market value of 22,000 gold, but let's see. It is closer to 18,000 gold right now. So roughly 20,000 gold. And most patterns are 100k plus. So not the best. But hey, it's an epic. I quit looting so you would win. You can't say that, Swifty. You've been never lucky for ages now. The blue tailoring pattern that I got is the same value. Fake value, man. Mine isn't. Ba ba da ba ba. I'm at 152.8. Forgot I was missing one astrite set and a cloak. Also, make sure that you're checking out your movement speed while standing in like an old content zone, Kuekor. If you're standing in Dornagol, Azurite items won't work, so you can't see what your actual movement speed is. Nice, my Jinsu just sold. So heading to Ultimate after work is 95k. Good price for those? Not really. That's like the price that I get for him on this shitty realm. But there's so many people selling a Jinsu for way more than that. Let me see. Jinsu is currently 128 on this realm. I'm guessing you're talking after auction house cut though, but So that's I mean it's over the average sell price of one, but I wouldn't say it's a good price. I sold many Jinsus for between 110 to 175. Yeah. I said like a Jinsu for 150 is pretty good. The Jinsus, they used to be way more. But Uldaman has also been farmed way more since then. Yeah, I'm full pop. But usually NA seems a bit higher. Yeah, it is. But just gotta get another one, man. Easy peasy. Ba bum ba da bum 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 bum. Almost pulled a Kelvig. Shit. What if I debate and go mage? You know what I always say, man. Play whatever the fuck you feel like playing. We'll manage anyways. I mean, you're playing with 2 Thomas Glad back to back. 0 losses, Student as main tank. Easy. Yo, hope everyone's having a great time making millions. Yo, K-Civ, what's up, dude? How's your day? Wait. Is that a Twitch Prime? God damn, what a legend. Dude, I had no clue you could use Twitch Prime on this stream. My man. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, dude. Greatly appreciate it. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Exclamation mark subs 216. Oh, it's a sinking ship, boys. Over 200 again, Pog. No longer 140. Wait, was it 140? Oh! Yappa-dappa-doo. Fucking Fletcher with the gifted 5. The top gifter of the week. Nice. We all know what happens to the top gifter of the week. Cannot say it loud. It's against Twitch TOS. Wait, that's a joke. Just for like legal reasons. Gotta be on the safe side here. Seriously though, Fletcher, thank you so much for the gifted 5, man. Say it loud. I can't. I didn't spam this time, Anaya. I just woke up. My eyes are struggling. What about yourself? I'm doing fine. I've been having issues sleeping though lately, but it's not that bad yet. But the last 2 days, man, fucking hell. I think I've slept like 3.5, 4 hours ish. Do do bo 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 bo. Oh, like that. I thought you meant that it would spam like the la 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 for every one that got a gifted. That would be why you look like wank. What? Fucking rude. Yo, chat. Do I look like wank? I think it's okay. Yes? Fucking hell. No comment? Not more than usual? Yes? You look normal? Thank you. Why the fuck do I have to only rely on Topsky to be the truthful one? No, 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 no. You do look grayer than normal. You look fine. Today? I can't trust anything that comes out of Twitch chat. Just Norwegian, that's all. Do I sense a little bit of jealousy going on? Always look right here, that chat. Are you sure he's the truthful one? Yes. You only worked that out now that Twitch chat can't be trusted? No, I've learned over the years. You do look a bit more plump. I don't know what that is. What the fuck does that mean? ChatGPT. Let me see. ChatGPT. Hello. Somebody said that I looked more plump than usual today. What does he mean? I'm Swedish, of course I'm jealous. Aha! Fucking knew it. Plump usually means a bit fuller, rounder, or slightly chubbier than usual. Aha. Depending on the tone, it might have been playful or teasing. A compliment. Or accidental or insensitive wording. Yeah, that's the one. Not accidental, but insensitive. You just said that you're fat. Wow. Wow. That's all good. Hey, look, it's student. Yo, Dark News, what's up, man? Gold guide secure, that was you? I got a notification on my phone now, like literally less than a minute ago. Fucking legend. Appreciate that, buddy. less than 5 minutes to go now. Boom, 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 boom. What did Beavis get? Black Venom Blade. Oh, you killed the dude? Probably because you've not had enough. Wait, you said that you called me fat, and the reason is because I haven't had enough wine and chocolate. But I gotta go. I'm probably getting sushi tomorrow, and that's like on a mall. And on the mall, they have the store that sells wine. Gotta stock up on some wine. I think it's the first drop I got this hour. Really, I'm gonna show you how it's done on the next farm. Being plump back in the day was a sign of wealth and nobility. That's true. Also being pale. I'm very pale, but that's like, dude, everyone from Norway is pale, right? But when I was in Asia, it's like everyone in Asia wants to be pale because, like, if you have a tan, it means that you're working a low-paying job outside in the sun. There's literally like females in Asia that they put makeup on so that it seems like they're pale. So maybe that's my arena, man. Yo, Mola, what's good, dude? How's Svalbard? Are you back home? Massive win for Everton on Monday. Fucking chanceless. Oh. 3 minutes to go. It's dark and cold. I could have told you that before you traveled down, dude. Travel to Svalbard in November. Not wanting to be that guy, but from what I know, a lot of them are just racists. What, Asians in general, like I've worked with 2 Asians, and they say that Asians, including themselves, are very racist. Yes, especially towards like other Asians too. But like there was this dude in Thailand who told me that they do it because they think it's pretty to be pale. He could have been fucking with me though, just lying. I don't know. Maybe he looked at me and felt sorry for me being pale and he just made it up on the spot. My wife is Asian. It's very true. Nailed it. You got no epic? You just gotta believe drop farms. Any epics today? I got 2 epics actually. I got one in the first farm and then I got one now. Similar to small feet on women, they even went as far as to wrap their toes and even break the feet to have the tiniest feet because they don't want to have big feet. Yeah. Student, do Norse have larger penises than Swedes on average? Yes. Yes, that is true. I can imagine. I can imagine. Monchi. Just shit? Yeah. Yes. I think my cat has a bigger nudge than most Swedes. Foot binding performed by rich families on daughters at a very young age, often before they even turn 10. What the fuck? That's sick, dude. That's fucking sick. GG, boys. GG. There are a few people with those feet still alive, but they're in constant pain. I can imagine. What the fuck? Ba-da-ba-bum.